All right, all right. So we're gonna do just a quick pre-market analysis for you guys here, focusing
Right.
mostly on the Dixie, the USD pairs again, and then as always, we'll check
Yeah.
out the upcoming news for the week too. But it's just gonna be a quick 10-minute thing. So if you guys have any questions, message us in the Discord after, because we got places to be today. So basically, we saw the end of the week. I think this is Friday here.
Yeah.
Sorry, one second. Sorry. Just my girlfriend's talking to me. Okay, so we'll continue. The end of the week here, we saw a huge raid from the USD, the Dixie, and a complete reversion of that. So that basically tells us that the bulls are not strong enough to support this rally, and it's
Right.
very likely that this order block is going to break.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason that we would want to think that we're still bullish, but most
Right.
likely that's going to break very quickly. I'll show you the block.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, looking at it from the aspect of last week when we did the webinar from last week, we covered how the dollar index was pretty much gonna break out and make a higher highs. But before doing that, obviously, it doing a small little, you know, retrace going down a little bit and then shooting right back up. So that played out very well. That we
This is what we said roughly would happen last week, right?
right.
But it didn't even dip down very much. I think it's a little bit dip here,
Exactly.
but we
Yeah.
thought it'd come
It
down a
didn't
little
fall
bit
too
lower.
heavily.
Okay,
Yeah, but it did break to a newer highs. So that's what gave us a lot of amazing trades that we actually placed last week. I think last week we had almost every single trade bang out. So that was cool to see.
yeah,
But
we did very well for sure.
yeah. But for this week, like the Hunter mentioned, so we do see that huge rejection over there, and the bears coming back in town and completely driving the price all the way down there. But however, that box over there seemed to be holding strong. So what we could see towards the market opening is just a slight, going forward in Monday and Tuesday. The dollar index could go a little bit slightly upwards, but then yeah, again, breaking through in that box and just going lower. If you want to go to Euro USD,
So quickly, I'll say these are the 2 points that we would want to short. Two
Mhm.
options. It comes back up here, we'll short the retest, or if it
Right.
breaks down immediately, we're going to short the bottom of this box here.
Yeah, exactly. If it does make a double top over there, if it does end up making a double top and it does hold very strong as a resistance on top of it there, then by all means, that would be the best short opportunity to definitely fall in
For
and
sure.
get into.
Okay, so Euro USD following a similar pattern, but kind of the opposite once again.
Yeah,
Hasn't retraced quite as much. That gives us a little bit more, how is the opposite here? It hasn't retraced all the way. So we're still slightly bearish on this. So we're
yes,
watching this order block here. This guy, this is the important one. And if we close below that, then we can do a quick short from here and then just put your stop loss right above here,
perfect.
and then down to those lows again. And this is likely a fake out on a larger time frame. Quite likely we
Exactly.
come back up here and test
Yeah,
these purple
right.
box area, right?
Yeah, something that you just mentioned, which is very good, being that on the higher time frames, there's always fake outs, and people tend to get trapped heavily on higher time frames, whereby they're just so focused on the smaller and the lower time frames. Rather, when they look at the higher time frames, they see the trend is actually trapping them. So
You
with
see
this Euro
this line
USD,
here?
however, it is looking healthy though. It is looking healthy, and if everything seems to hold at its current price level and as Hunter mentioned, close below that box. This is Euro USD is definitely looking for a very beautiful short scalp as well.
Yeah, but hopefully the longer time frame we come back up here, test this,
Ex-
and then continue back down. but
Yep.
that's a month in advance, right?
Yeah,
Um,
bigger time frames.
pound dollar. That's way too big of a time frame for now.
Mm.
We see something that's a little bit ugly here, and I don't really know what to call it. But because there's been such a dump, I did notice that maybe on the daily here, it seems like this order block that I've drawn off of a previous consolidation zone, it seems to have swept down, eaten up some stops, and then come back up. So if we can get above this guy here, I'm going to start turning bullish. And ultimately, I'm looking at the 4-hour time frame, and I'll be looking for a long, if we can get above maybe here, and then stop out in there. And that's about a 200 pip. I think I looked earlier.
Yeah, around 200 pips.
200 pips. If we go, well,
That's
200 pips
an
if we go
amazing
from here.
swing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
220.
beautiful swing.
So that it may not look like it's that much, but that's a crap load of money.
Mm.
So no reason to
UJ?
short this until we come up here either. So we're only looking for longs on that guy.
Yeah.
UJ, did you want to talk about UJ?
Yeah, UJ's doing something great. So last week UJ did some heavy, very, very heavy bearish movement. I think it dropped around like 200 pips roughly. From all the way on the top over there at 108, dropping all the way down there to 106 regions. However, opening in the opening markets, because the way it was trading and the way how price action was moving towards the final of last week, we do look for the trend to change. So meaning that we would look for a buy setup coming into this trading week.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we will just wait for the market to set up. We won't just jump into a buy opportunity immediately. However, we just see how the dollar index is moving, and based off of that, the correlation, based on that, we will see how we're going to place the trade with that.
We actually called this short, I think, in our free signals there.
Yep, we did. We did.
I didn't actually
Yeah.
enter because I was waiting for the retest of this line, but it just dumped so hard.
Yeah, that was a big drastic dump. Like we caught the we caught the EU, we caught the UJ, we caught a lot of that action from last week on the dollar index, as we even mentioned it before the market started moving last Sunday, which is pretty cool to see. So hopefully we look for a good starting of this month and a good starting of the week as well.
Cool. So something a little bit you might not see on the UCAD here. If we're looking at the 4-hour now, we're seeing these are our resistance levels, right? So we're right around where we want to be bouncing off. So that does give us the eye to look for shorts. And what I see is this previous high being taken out, and then again it's just a sweep and being bought right back into, or sold
Right.
back into. And then closing below. So this looks kind of bearish to me. And then an engulfing candle that breaks out of this order block. That's very important. We've come up retested, and now I want to short. Now might actually be a great time to short, as weird as it kind of looks. Ultimately, we would be targeting much larger.
Yeah.
First target would be probably a down here.
Yeah.
Second target, the lows, and then third target, this blue box that I've drawn a while ago. I believe it's a 4-hour order block there. So that's an absolute massive short. If you can get 250 pips on that, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. A lot of these amazing swing opportunities are rising currently.
This week for sure, a lot of things could
Yeah.
happen. And your stop would probably be right around here.
Yeah, yeah.
For a 7-8R, something like that, right?
That's a perfect. Yeah, that's a perfect 7 to 1.
Cool. I don't have a whole lot to talk about these other two. If you wanted to mention something on them, you can, but it just looks like a dumpster to me.
Yeah, that's as far as now, like for the market wise. Fundamentally looking at things as well. If you go on the Forex factory, there's not really much going on. for this week fundamentally as they were last week. Last week was all the volatility and all the action, hence why we managed to capture a lot of opportunities. But this week we're looking maybe just as Friday being a very volatile day for the pound as well as the CAD. I'm pretty sure, and oh yeah, NZD as well. That's coming up on a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the NZD, we can play NZD USD and NZD CAD. Again, we'll just be playing with buy stops and sell stops. If it does fall through, then that's cool. We can scalp it real quick. However, if it doesn't, then we'll wait for whatever other opportunities the market give us.
And the market might not be too crazy. It is a holiday tomorrow in Canada, so this is
Exactly.
Canadian, but we might be taking a little bit easy. And the only other thing I think on the news was Friday, right? We got the GDP, really,
Yeah,
really,
Friday.
but so I won't be around for that. Maybe Pepe will be on.
Yeah, yeah. I might try to live scalp maybe some USD CAD. If not, I don't trade the pairs. I have no bias on the GBP pairs, however, so won't be trading that. But maybe the USD CAD.
We'll definitely, yeah, we can definitely do the unemployment rate. I'll be awake for that.
Yeah. Cool.
Already.
But apart from that, I guess that's as for the current market analysis. Just a quick thing to add that we would update as every week we post a quick update on what's going on with the Discord. So this week we are attaching our new form of payments. So for those that are wanting to, of course, we had many messages on where to purchase the monthly subscription, etc. So we will be having our Patreon set up as soon as possible. That would basically include all the monthly, the yearly, as well as some Vagoba monthly increment subscriptions. So the 3 months, the 6 months, the yearly, and we have many other form of payments as well. So that will all be included in our Discord soon. And yeah, you guys should look forward to that.
All right. We're gonna head out. If you guys got any questions, join the Discord. We got lots of free info for everyone there. You can ask us questions. We'll answer them. We basically do this 24/7, so we're always here available, right? Anyways, till next week.